Hi, welcome to Minnesota Music Mom. I'm Karen Davis. I'd like to play a song for you today out of one of my mom's books. It's called A Treasury of Gospel Favorites for Organ by Lorenz Publishing. And it is still available at Sheet Music Plus. I know it's an old book, but I just checked this morning. Amazon said that it's unavailable, but Sheet Music Plus said it is available. It is compiled by Eugene McCluskey. And the song I'd like to play for you is called Meditation on Blessed Assurance. It's 2 pages long and has 1 flat. And then after the song, I would like to answer a question that has been asked by quite a few viewers. It's the same question that has been asked by quite a few viewers, so I will do that after the song. All right, that was Meditation on Blessed Assurance. And the part that I had most difficulty was just at the last part, where it starts to be a little more intense. And actually, I played it differently than how it's written. Where it asked me to soften up, I actually loudened. I like to get a little oomph in there. So this is from A Treasury of Gospel Favorites for Organ by Lorenz Publishing. And you should be able to get it from Sheet Music Plus. At least that's what it looked like online. All right, so I'd like to answer a question by, actually quite a few viewers have asked this question. And what it is, it's about why I play in socks. And what kinds of socks do I play in? Have I ever played barefoot? Have I ever played with shoes? And that kind of thing. So I'd like to answer those questions. I actually answered these questions in a previous video, I think, maybe it was a year ago or so, but it's very good to answer the questions again, because I know a lot more new people have come on and are curious about that. So I started learning organ in 6th grade, and I had such a great organ teacher. She was a sweetheart, and she knew right from the get-go that I felt more comfortable playing pedals in stocking feet, and to her that was fine. She did not require me to wear shoes. Now when she played organ, she wore shoes, but she didn't require me to wear shoes, and so that's how I learned, is playing with stocking feet. Have I ever played barefoot? I would say yes. I was thinking about that on the way over. Originally, I said no, I had never played barefoot that I could remember, but I do remember, like as a child, as a kid, practicing for my lessons and so forth. In the summertime in Minnesota, as a kid, you're running around with barefoot and shorts and whatever, and so if I would sit down and practice, I do remember playing some of my practice pieces at home there, practicing for my lessons. I did play barefoot. But now, going forward, I have not played barefoot ever since those days, and I never ever will. And the reason is because I broke one of my little toes 3 times. The same little toe. And as I'm telling you this, all 10 of my toes are curled up really tight because it was excruciating pain. If any of you have broken any of your toes, I know you can relate. And it was the same toe, like I said. So I don't want to take any chance whatsoever of anything happening to my toes. So I know that stockings aren't that great a protection, but I think my mind is saying, Karen, it's fine, it'll be fine, you're not barefoot, the stocking's fine, they're protected. Because I haven't had any problem whatsoever with bumping any of my toes, with stockings on. So just even that little protection helps my mind in that. So no, I will not ever play barefoot again. As far as what kind of socks I wear, now when I was younger, I used to wear a lot of dresses, and in the olden days we wore nylons. I don't know do any of you remember nylons? I don't think anyone wears nylons anymore. I don't know. But when I wore nylons, then I would put on some of those little fuzzy slipper socks. They came in all different colors, and they were like fuzzy, just kind of ankle high, and I would just slip those on over my nylons, because basically nylons are kind of like being barefoot, and I didn't want to get any runs or snags in my nylons on the pedals. So that's what I would wear then. Now what I wear is, with my slacks, I just wear whatever dress socks that I'm wearing, and that's fine. Now if they're too thin, then I will put on my my white cotton socks. For Minnesota Music Mom videos, I slip on my white cotton socks over whatever socks I happen to be wearing. And the reason I do that is because I did an experiment, and I wore the white socks for one video, and then the next video I wore black socks, and I did get comments that my feet were easier to see moving with the white ones on. So that's why for the videos I always wear the white socks, so that you guys can see my feet better. Let's see, shoes. I did try shoes. I would say I remember trying shoes like once, and I didn't buy the shoes. I just wore like just some shoes that I thought might work, but no, I don't care for them. I really want to feel the pedals, and I know the shoes. I know the concept behind the shoes, and that you should be able to feel the pedals with the shoes, with the space between and all that. But I'm just not into that. I would much rather wear stocking feet and be able to actually feel where the pedals are with my feet. My mom used to wear, it was, just to give you some ideas. I know I've heard different ideas from different people. Some people play barefoot, some people play stocking foot, some people play with shoes, some use ballerina slippers. Now my mom, she wore, it was like a slipper shoe. It was elastic around the top, you just slip it on, and the top was not fabric. It was like a fake leather kind of substance material, and then it did have a hard sole on it. So it was but it was real thin. So it was just enough for her, worked for her. And so that is what the situation is. Whatever's comfortable for you. I know in my previous video when I talked about this, to answer a viewer's question, just before that I had read an article. Actually, I think it was in one of was it online? It doesn't matter where I read it. Anyway, I read it, and it was by a very, professional organist. And I tell you what, he said, he was very adamant that everyone should wear shoes when playing the pedal, and no one, there's no excuse for not wearing shoes. And I thought to myself, what, you're entitled to your opinion, buddy, but I'm not wearing shoes because it doesn't work for me. It's not going to work for everybody. Just do whatever feels good for you. Do whatever feels comfortable for you. You know, when people are trying to tell you what to do and say that you have to wear shoes, no, I'm not wearing shoes. They don't work for me, and I'm not doing it. So, a little my German stubbornness is coming out there. So I hope I answered your questions. Like I said, quite a few viewers have asked me that, so that's a popular question out there. All right, well, if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to click like, and if you would like to be notified when I upload more videos, I try to do one a week, either with organ or piano. Feel free to click subscribe and also the bell. Thanks for stopping by. We'll catch you next time.